Alright guys, so I'm kinda excited for this one, because this is the only Pro Tour list that used Roots, and with the Lorwyn additions, this deck has been transformed pretty substantially. So we'll try it today in best of one, and I mean we'll see how it goes. I hope it will go great. Let's start with the Tomb, we can tap it. This deck is always so hard to play, man. I honestly think we use this turn because our opponent is fully tapped and we know that we can get the value from it. And oh my, you can see some of the additions. Emptiness is kinda insane in this deck. Because whenever you go for this mode on white mana, I mean you also trigger Roots, and it's also your removal, so it just gives you so many options. Okay, and now we can start doing stuff. Bro, if this wasn't control, we would be dropping Overlords. So we probably need to start with this guy. And then we see what happens. This probably should get countered if they can, but they need 3 steps ahead for it. I mean, I will just pay. Bro, I'll take it. I'll take it. And because we played Overlord so early, it's already starting the countdown. It's the final one. And now every creature we take from the graveyard triggers double. Bro, this is not looking great for our opponent. And we already have the Emptiness. We have creatures. I just want to get more creatures, bro. Oh, they are in such a trouble right now. And they can sweep all the artifacts with Ultima, but against multiple enchantments, I mean, they have no sweeper. Like, there is no farewell here. Oh my, this is massive. If we play Ooze, we can get so many creatures going. And if it dies, we use Emptiness. Like, guys, look at this. If this wasn't Control, they would be out of the game already. But Control is the only type of deck that can actually fight this. But we'll still make sure it hurts. Let's start hitting the face. Let's see if they go get lost. We need to prepare for sweepers, of course, so we don't really want to overextend here. I think, what? Yeah, 3 creatures should be good enough, especially that soon we'll get the Overlords. We kinda want to time forcing a sweeper before the Overlord flip, something like this. Like, we get them on the next turn for one. See? This is what we expected. And now we need to rebuild. Yes, we also have Badgers, because it's always good card. I think we go Ooze, man. Let's go this. Green. We get 2 creatures, and we create the whole board again. Man, this is absolutely filthy. I tell you, if this wasn't a control deck, they would never recover. Like, we could create such a board that it would be like 100 of stats in like 1 turn. Let's go again. Let's make sure that it triggers. So we have a decent board for the next turn. They just play the sweeper, and of course, I mean, they need to play another sweeper. As you can see, Control is the only deck that is capable of actually buffering it. Normal deck would be outscaled in like 1 turn. Okay, Authority, but they need multiple sweepers. And of course they will have as many sweepers because the whole deck is sweepers. It's fine, we'll continue on our quest and soon we'll start getting the Overlords. Okay, how do we do it? We could get the Speaker, but for now I think we just go Badger, which is kinda cool. Let's go for the Tomb. I think we have to outvalue them, because with double this draw is nuts for a control deck. Double Authority, double Sweeper on, you know, turn 5. So we have to go for Speaker, I feel. I kinda like the Behemoth. We don't have anything in the graveyard. You know what? We'll play this, we'll discard Pollinator, we'll get something like Overlord maybe? And of course force a next sweeper. Is that already the 3rd? Yes, it's the 3rd one. Why not? Ooze is nice because it gets rid of all the creatures, but we'll go for the Overlord. It can be cast for 2. It also creates pressure for later. And I mean, this is a 3rd sweeper. They need to play it or they will be probably out of the game very quickly. Stock Up will let them find sweeper, but on the next turn. So we get a bit of breathing room. But with double Authority, like, you cannot really burst them. Especially with the deck that goes white. So you kinda need to beat the value from this deck. We don't have Behemoth yet. We could go for Emptiness, but we're not getting too much out of this. We don't have plans, so we might just attack, get the Overlord value. We literally need to outvalue them completely. And Dissident is a really nice card. And of course we get the plants. So the plants are cooler because they keep scaling basically. So if you have like 3, you can scale them to 30 damage, but of course not against this deck. I think we chill with Overlord. We don't need to overextend here. Of course they need to play what? Yeah, the third sweeper of this game, so let's enjoy it. I'm pretty sure they will have it, so we'll just go another wave on the next turn. Listen, if we go like 5 waves of must sweep creatures, I think they might be in some trouble. Wait, are we just winning the game right now? I think we just win, man. Man, through all of this, and we still won. This is way too much damage, bro. Yep. And that's a swing for the victory. Our opponent, yeah, because they didn't have the third sweeper. I mean, I'll take Emptiness. Emptiness triggers Roots, by the way, so you can play Emptiness and trigger Roots again and get something else. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. I mean, this is a really good start to showcase you the deck and its potential. Let's go for the next one. Alright, so we will be in for a bit of a rough start. We're on the draw, on Shockland, against Mono-Red Boros. Well, it's technically Boros. So this will be a lot of damage. We need to get into some life gain, so this Ooze might be very important later. And that's a ton of damage. Of course, we cannot block because then they pump and they get ahead. But if we don't block, they pump it and get ahead. You guessed it. But I think if we can get to Roots, we need this. We need to set up. That's the problem. We need to survive until turn 3, so this might be very rough. We can surveil. I think we need to surveil and then go for the Blight 2 ability and put it on something. Maybe we'll get a creature. Tersa. That's a lot of damage, but maybe we can survive. Man, I think on the draw it might be, like, we might be dead, whatever we have. Let's see. 5 damage, 6 damage, it's so much so early. Bro, I just started playing the game, I'm on turn 2, I'm nearly dead. Man, the pacing of Standard got really quick, didn't it? So what can we do? We have to surveil, like, I don't think we can lose this. I will take this damage, man. What will we hit? Alright, we need a creature. That's definitely a start. We absolutely need a creature. So now we can kill it, then we get the first plant. And then what? We cannot get the land. I think we have to go Overlord, which is a little bit unfortunate here. We missed the land as well, so this is not going great for us. I will take the Emptiness, it's a really nice card. Not sure if we can play... Oh, we actually don't have cores, but maybe Plant will fix it. We can exile a Badger. I'm sorry, you are dead, but you will be brought into life later. And you can see that we are going. This is the start of our, comeback. But we'll die before we play the next turn, probably. I think we will be dead. We'll start sacrificing those plants for champ blockers, but man, like, we need to be on the play for this one. Guys, I think we really misplayed when we decided to be on the draw. That could be the biggest decision of the game, to be honest. Oh man, so what? Do we block Tersa? We will just die whatever we do, right? I cannot double block because I need to keep something for the next turn. So I will just make this play and we'll die because, we played 3 turns. I mean, that's all we could hope for. Yeah, don't be on the draw, guys. Don't be on the draw. It kills. It kills. Alright, so I think we need double black on the next turn, so we'll play the Tomb. If we went with Temple Garden, this is kinda important. With Emptiness, you need double mana of a specific color. So if you play this, you cannot remove the creature on the next turn. Kinda big deal. Honestly, okay, this is important. I think we go with Dredger's Insight. We could also go for Badger, but it will just die. Okay, guys, I will be brave. I hope we have enough time to play this. Oh, this is... oh my god, those are such powerful hits. Overlord is one of the best cards in those Roots decks. Because it just gives you good selection, and later it just flips, so you basically get second card in a way. Your second life. And honestly, this is really good for us. This is 2 mana, do nothing. Okay, this was a great turn for us. I think with this we are really ahead. So what we have to do now? We play the Tomb. We cannot go for Emptiness to remove this. Okay, I think we just pay. We go for the Badger. We get this land reanimated. Now we get Dredgers inside. We want this live gain, and the faster we set it up, the more value we will get from it. Oh, the Roots. The amazing Roots, but I think we can even win without them. Like, we already have tons of live gains set up. Honestly, lethal. And all the value in the world, and we also have removal on top of it. So this is kind of cool thing. With this Roots deck, you can either go Roots strategy and outscale your opponent, or literally just ignore Roots and hit face with Badgers. Like, you only invest single Behemoth. Badgers are always good in every situation, so for one single slot you basically get the whole strategy of go white and hit face and win. With Speakers you can just tutor them. So for now we go for this. Badger dead. But we have more. Don't you worry, we have way more. Oh, this was the wrong tap. We need double black mana. So for this reason... oh man, we are actually in a pickle here. Oh, the mana got us. I think we need to get rid of Gran. But we don't have the right mana. Unfortunately, man, this is such a massive difference. I needed to manually tap. The auto-tapper just got everything wrong. And the counter spell, I'll be honest, I didn't see this card used since you know when? Since Invoke the Spell. I'm not even kidding. I think this was the last time I've seen this card used. And now when I'm playing my Overlords. So that was a big hit for us. Kinda cool art though. Didn't see this one. Monument to Endurance, and now they go absolutely haywire. Not super crazy happy about it, but let's see if they kill Badger or we can kill Gran, which would help a lot. And do they go for damage or cards? They should go cards. I'm really happy with this one. Bro, I'm not sure if that was the perfect play. Like, it feels that they absolutely threw the game here. But you know what? I'm pretty happy about it. Honestly, let's just pay all the mana so we get the best deal. We could play Emptiness, which is probably the game-winning play. And do we have a target? Yes, we do. Okay, we get all the... and you can see the full power of Emptiness. Killing a creature, and also reanimating a creature, and this creature is surprisingly a Badger, which means we have even more mana, and we absolutely go crazy. We live gain, we kill the whole board. This play just basically won the whole game here. And we just need Dissident. On the next turn we play Behemoth. And I mean, that's it. Bro, we will actually win this. It's crazy. One turn ago it looked like we are incredibly behind and I wasn't sure if we can come back. But after this single play that they made, ooh, that's different. Okay, let's see. They can absolutely go crazy on this turn. They didn't want Demonstration, which is interesting because that kills like the half board and also removes a lot of our mana ramp. But they don't know about this card, so that's probably one of the reasons. They can basically draw cards by discarding cards. They have the full setup here. And they also can create mana, you know, they go crazy, bro. But fortunately we'll go crazy on the next turn, and I think that's a win. Let's go. Honestly, that could be the last moment to go for it, man. On the next turn, it is possible they would just somehow kill us or, you know, do something like this. Okay, guys, so this is the game where I literally needed to stop recording and talking to actually win this, and I think we are getting back to the game because we're on the draw against, you know, insane opening, but now we are getting there. Yes, sure, and I think our opponent is slowly starting to be out of the question. They even counter Roots, but we got it back with Weaver, taken from tutor of Speaker. So now I feel we are ready. Let's exile a card, get something black, we get Emptiness, and we will get so many tokens. Yep, I feel that we are winning this one. Let's go for the Overlord here. We have the mana from this guy. We need to hit a crit. Perfect. Even more than one. That's amazing. And I told you, I needed to focus for this one, man. Okay, guys, we are on the draw, and this is not looking great. But we can go for the fast land. We can start milling cards. We want this guy because we know that we are setting up roots. I don't want to see the counter spell. This card is necessary for us to come back. Come back from what? From being on the draw. Even if they kill it, I'm fine with it. Just make sure that roots hits. Now this is also a huge tell what we have. It still could be Spell Snare, but at least the chance is lower. I will take the risk. And they're really thinking about... Okay. Honestly, I'm really happy with this. They can draw a lot of cards, but with roots, hopefully we can just fix everything. Okay, so what do we go for? We just play this green, black, and let's drop it. Like it's hot, because oh boy, we need to do it. Of course, they can remove the counter. And you know, draw 3 cards. Yeah, they're going for it. Good play. I mean, literally, they will refill to 7 cards after this turn. But we still have roots, and at least they will tap out fully. So honestly, I'm kinda okay with it. You know, at least they take a cost. With Curiosity, they just get it for free as the passive. Yep. Up to 7. Let's mill some cards. Hopefully a creature. Right. I'll take some Badger. Wait. Are you serious? White. Evoke. White. Into Badger from the graveyard. Badger enters from the graveyard, creating a plant. And now we can reanimate a land, creating more. Bro, that was the play. And now we have a creature in the graveyard, so we can just keep doing stuff. Wait. We can exile a card from graveyard. What mana do we want? Let's go green. We exile a creature. This is crazy. Oh man, this is wild. We get the Overlord right now. And this is absolutely legit gaming, you know? I think this is all great. At least for us, definitely not for our opponent. And we play another Overlord. Guys, the last turn... Oh, we missed. Oh, I really hope we will hit, but it's fine. We still hit a lot. This is the same turn that they tapped to draw those cards, man. The situation changed a little bit. But honestly, this last Overlord whiff was big hit for us. Because that would scale all the plants, you know, we would go for faster lethals. And we also miss one creature, so... If they are drawing so many cards per turn, there is a chance that they will just find removal for each one of them. Don't forget, bounce spells can be used on tokens to kill them. And you know, removal for those. So, we will see. We'll see. We have the Behemoth. One type of strategy that sometimes works is that you go white, you pressure your opponent, and they feel like they are the control deck trying to defend against everything. And you know, they kill creatures, they try to increase the board, stuff like this, and they tap out. And then you can drop something like this. But we'll see if it works. Also, Badger works with all the plants as well. It doubles the mana from this. And this is so crazy. Every single creature we have, except Badger, produces mana, and this mana is doubled. Okay, I hope they go for the counter, because then we can probably just hit them with Behemoth. Honestly, Kaito is fine too. Like, everything that taps them so heavily. Like, we're at 14, so they're not killing us right now. So I think they're trying to go for 2-turn lethal, but then they don't realize that we have 1-turn lethal just right here. That's why this Behemoth is such a big deal. Like, you wouldn't be able to win game like this with without Behemoth. That plant hurts though, kinda annoying, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, so we go for... Do we have a creature? No, and we cannot have one. That's fine. So we exile this, because this has less stats. We get for anything. Here's 2 mana, then we go this. We start from the smallest creatures. And this is enough for Behemoth. They have 1 mana, they can Spell Snare, but they cannot counter Behemoth. You know, it's still an 8-drop. And that should be enough for lethal. Yeah, we should be white enough. Are we white enough? Seems like it. Even if they kill 1, we still win. They might have Hex. Man, this game could freaking not be closer. I'm pretty sure we won this. They probably have Hex. Yep. Our opponent needed to process, but the result is all the same. Man, that was a fight. Guys, we are going freaking strong with double roots. Our opponent has Gorehound, so we're a little bit behind here. But if we can set up second roots and activate it, that would be amazing. We can go Pollinator on the next turn. So listen, all we need to do is get something that mills and exiles a creature from the graveyard. I wonder if they play white and Rise the Past. Like, Gorehound is so good in a lot of decks, but you never know which exactly the version is. I don't think pylons are very popular with this type. So let's go Verge. We need double green for this turn, but we have it, so that's fine. We can go this. Roots. This will be very tight turn, man. They have something, but I think it could be Hex. Which means that Pollinator might die, but we actually don't mind it because we have double white, which means we can Emptiness, and then when Pollinator dies, it actually is a target for reanimation, which triggers double roots. So I want them to kill Pollinator with Hex. Oh, with Bitter Triumph, even better. They didn't even get the miner from this. Oh, that's so good. That's a cool art, by the way. So this is a full, like, aggro skeleton thingy. But honestly, I think we should be fine here. Hopefully. We will see, but hopefully. Let's go for double white. And actually losing Pollinator is like the best play we could get. Like, I'm not even kidding, bro. Let's get 3 creatures. And we will play Speaker on the next turn to get something, you know, to keep us going. Probably the Overlord, because we have 5 mana on the next turn. We actually have a little bit more, I guess. And see what they will hit. They really want this Pollinator in the graveyard, huh? And they will start hitting even harder. I mean, we can try to outscale it, maybe. I kinda want to do this. Yeah, it's only 6 damage. Let's see what the play is. And when they lose the card, of course, they get the corpses. But honestly, I'm pretty happy with this trade. They could do the Bitter Triumph thing anyway. And at least we killed one of the creatures. The draws are kinda abysmal, though. Like, drawing lands in this type of situation is basically like death sentence. But we can still get few creatures, so maybe with Speaker we will be able to defend a little bit longer. I think it has to be the Overlord, man. Ooze is nice, but we are so short on mana. We can exile 1 creature only. You know what? It's kind of the same, isn't it? You know what? Ooze is actually better. Okay, so we played this. You can even block first. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We can do it, guys. I honestly think we can do it. So the problem is that when they bounce it, they need to pay 3 mana again or they don't get the pump. So suddenly their turn is way, way slower than you would expect. They get more value, but I mean it costs most of the turn. Guys, I honestly think we'll do it. Okay, so they will swing here. They're fully tapped right now. I think they see the play, but I mean maybe we can get a lucky, you know, ambush. Yeah, I mean they know. Oh, they know. And when Miner dies, of course, we eat it immediately. Like, fresh from the graveyard. Really? I mean, I'm not seeing the play. Of course they want to bounce the corpses, but this is an oopsie, bro. I guess our opponent didn't really see it coming. No. Here you go. Nom nom. Yep. It's here. It's here. Alright, and now we can make our plans and try to outvalue this whole board. Okay, that's... Bro, those 2 lands from the top is just amazing. I love getting only lands. We will still win this, despite the shuffler. Honestly, I will just play it. Whatever. You know what? Our opponent knows the stuff, so we can just do it now. First Pollinator. We get 2 different plants, because we have double roots. That's why I said that we will outscale them so hard, man. We get the Emptiness. And we still have 1 green mana for the next place. Yeah, it is nice. Thank you very much. And I mean, we could already hit for this. It's not like they will kill us. They can triple block, so they can kill one of those creatures. But then we just kill the whole board. We can still eat one of the creatures. Yep. We will get the right mana. We need to set up roots. I think it's fine because this is the type of deck that goes through the board. So I think if we go crazy, we'll just outscale it with the plants. The Hydra will probably be the only problem because of course it scales like kinda infinitely. But other than this, we should be fine. Alright, Forest. Making mana into mana. I mean, I really see nothing special about Badger. You know, creature that allows us... You know how much they have mana on the next turn? 10 mana on turn 3. 10 mana with 5 creatures, and I see absolutely not a single issue with this. It's just, you know, what you should expect. In Badger dominated meta. Anyway, let's see. Oh, well, that's awkward. Listen, we don't need to talk about it. And by the way, have you noticed that Badger just fits every single deck, basically? Because it just works with everything. So, that being said, and all the, you know, Badger comments aside, I think we're honestly not... Well, it's hard to say. Like, they might just play Craterhoof Behemoth and win on this turn, right? Isn't that like the play? They can tap those 3. They get +6/+6 to every creature. And that means 24 damage. I think that would be lethal already. So, you know, it's hard to say if, oh, I'm doing right, when one card literally kills you on turn 3. But they're going for all the, you know, Earthbending. We can outscale Earthbending, but the Behemoth is terrifying. I mean, it's just winning the game usually. Alright, so they will hit face. We need to scale, but man, we are, I think, like really behind right now. You know, it would be nice if our opponent was restrained but by the main resource of the game. We call it mana. But because they have 2-drop that is also a 3/3 overstated, that means they shouldn't be, you know, constrained by, you know, any kind of normal ruling. And that's fine. That's fine, right, Badger? Rules are for non-Badger players. Alright, I think that's enough. I got my point across. Let's see if we can beat it. I'm really not sure, man. I guess we just lose the creature. You know what? It gives us mana. This actually gives us way more than just having a creature in the graveyard. We should hit more. You know what? Let's just start with the Badger, because, yep, we are also a Badger enjoyer, unfortunately. We have to be, to have a chance here. Let's go for the Tomb. Now at least we have a lot of mana, so let's see what we can hit with Dredger's Insight. The life gain from this will also be a little bit helpful, but against Behemoth, of course, nothing will protect us. I think we can hardcast it, which is really nice, and I honestly hoped for this card. So I believe we can just play it as the big dude. We can tap whatever. And if this can trigger like few times, I mean, we can take over the game. Badger or... No, we have to go for Ooze. And I see potential. I honestly see potential. By the way, moment we hit Badger, you notice that we suddenly recovered a little bit? It's probably a coincidence. Alright, not a single word about Badger. We are just not seeing this card. And let's see, they have only 2 cards in the hand. In all honesty, oh my god, this will be so much stats. But with plants, we can keep blocking every turn. As long as they don't get the trample, you know, that they will get with the next land. There might be a chance. I cannot lose the Overlord. So we probably just do this. We lose one of the plants, we take tons of damage, but we survive, and we can try to go for... Oh, the Hydra. Oh, guys, this is not looking great. We need maximum mana every turn. We need to grow the plants before we attack. Let's take the non-green mana, because we want to make sure we can exile as many creatures from the graveyard as possible. They have 0. We have 1. Only 1, but we'll get more with the Overlord. Alright. Alright, so let's get rid of the Badger. Honestly, consider for a moment killing my own creature in some way so we can get more creatures in the graveyard. We get this, and we have to swing. We go this, and I think we chill. Attacking with Overlord is like the biggest part of this turn. Oh man, those are really good cards. With Speaker we get 2 creatures. We can play them, right? Let's go for Speaker. We can find something really cool. Listen, we are trying to outscale the Badger deck with Hydras. And that's fine. Let's see how they block. I mean, it's not like they will, you know, lose a Badger to anything. Down to 10. We can tap this. Why would you tap the plant, bro? So much better. Right, we get this. We get the Speaker. We trade the land into something great. Wait. No, I didn't miss it, right? I didn't really want to show this, to be honest. But it kinda works. And we have a creature. So we can get mana and get more plants. Honestly, guys, I think we'll do it. I think despite this horrifying start, them having tons of mana for doubling the counters will still win because they know we play the Behemoth. Well guys, I dare to say that we had really cool games today. So I really hope you enjoyed them. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe so we get more stuff like this. And also it shows me that you had fun, which is important to me. And before we talk about the whole deck, by the way, did you know that after sideboarding this is a Ketramose deck? We'll talk about all of this, but first, of course, our absolute legend for today. And we mixed things for this month because Blob Zombie, that is absolute legend for today, actually suggested this deck for the video, and I was like, yeah, let's freaking go. So my friend, this one is for you. I really hope you enjoyed this one, and thank you for always supporting the channel. It means a lot, and I hope you are having an absolute blast this year. And yeah, about the deck, what more to say? This is a Roots deck that completely can transform after the sideboarding. You also have Deceit, and because plants give you all the mana colors, I mean, you can use the other mode, and you have tons of mana, so those cards go kinda crazy. Like the sideboard is really strong on this one, thanks to addition of white mana. We didn't really showcase it, I think, but we also have Rite of the Moth, which we can use with Flashback, which is nice. Formidable Speaker in this deck is incredibly nice, because not only you can cycle you know, some land and just get Behemoth, which seems like a good play, but also you can dump a creature into the graveyard. So sometimes when you don't have mill effects, but you have like something like Ooze or, you know, Emptiness maybe, you can actually put something in the graveyard but still get another creature, so you are actually upgrading your creature while also providing fuel for Roots. So really cool stuff. With Dissident we can surveil, you know, we didn't really use it because the games were so fast, but you can use this Blight too, exile a target card from the graveyard, and because you exiled a creature, you instantly trigger Roots with a 1-drop, so that's kinda powerful. Like, the deck is honestly like full of powerful abilities, and I think Emptiness is such a nice addition. Big part of this is that this is a removal that is a creature, which means that it's so much easier to trigger Roots. You know, you have so many ways to get value from creatures in the graveyard, especially your graveyard. You can put counters, life gain, and of course make those plants. So having this as the option to give removal, trigger Roots, and also get a creature back, I mean, it does exactly everything you need for a Roots deck. So really cool addition. The only problem is having the mana to cast it. So the mana base is, oh boy, it's tight. And yeah, honestly, I like the deck. I think it might be a little bit better for best of 3 than best of 1, but you know, the deck has insane potential as you have seen in some of the games. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to tell me in the comments. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you to all the patrons for supporting the content as always. You guys are truly awesome. So we can continue making those videos and, you know, have fun with all the Proto release. So yeah, enough said. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you tomorrow.